Hey everybody, so on this episode of Lyle's RV Style, we've been noticing some problems with our amount of voltage that we've been using in the trailer. So for instance, we'll have the TV on, we'll have the coffee pot on, and maybe one of the space heaters, and it'll pop a breaker. So one of the problems is it's getting colder here in Mississippi, so we've been running space heaters a lot more to keep from burning so much propane, because it's costing us a lot of money to burn the propane. So with that, the space heaters are causing us to use a lot more amps than what our trailer is really designed for. You got to think, living in an RV, it was only designed to go on vacation. So we're pulling a lot more than what it's designed for. So this morning we noticed something burning, and after searching the trailer, it wasn't the space heaters, it wasn't the TV or anything like that. But this GFI plug had started to melt, and it caused a burning plastic smell. And that, from what I understand, is just because we're pulling so many amps with everything. So what we've done is I've gone and bought a new GFI plug. I've got that wired in, and I've done a test run with it, and everything's working. So all of our plugs are working again in the trailer. But a couple of people that I talked to said that it would be nice if you could designate a specific line just for the heater. So what I did is I went to the local hardware store and I bought a heavy duty extension cord. I would say a 12-3 wire or higher if possible. And I got a 15-footer, and what I did is I came over here to the edge of the slide out, and I'll show you that. Okay, so here's our heater, and it's not really that thing. You get it at any home goods store. But what I did is I took our cord that I bought, the 12-3 line, and I ran it through the edge of the slide out and then closed it back to seal the gap. And I've just got it here. So now you can see I have a designated line that runs from outside where we plug our RV in at the pole to here, just for our heater. And we can run it on high now. That way we get the maximum effort from it, and we're not taxing our electrical line. So I'm going to take you outside, and I just want to show you where we plugged in at the pole and the outside view of how we went through the slide out. So right here is on the outside of our camper, and we took the wire, and it was a two-man effort, or a man and one woman. And we ran the slide out in just a little bit, and we stuck the cord through and then closed it back to seal the gap. And then what you do is you just pull that wire down as much as possible, and allows that to seal back in place.
And we made sure not to catch it underneath the
Yeah,
slide.
so we held that up just a little bit. That way when the slide in was going back in, it didn't rub the wire and cause bare wires. And then you'll see right here we have it plugged in, and this is the same box where our main camper wire is plugged in. That's giving us all our juice. Normally there's going to be a plug-in right beside it. That's also GFI, so that's a good thing. If we had any problems with that in the future, it would go ahead and pop. So that's it, real simple. In the winter, we're running our heaters just a little more, and it's causing problems with popping the breakers. So that's a simple fix. Now, I'm not a licensed electrician, but I am a general contractor, and I've built a lot of houses and commercial buildings, so I have a general knowledge of electricity. I would suggest, if you don't, maybe consult a professional before you tackle this fix-it project yourself. That way you don't burn something down or hurt yourself or hurt others in the process. We hope you liked our video. As we continue to come up with things, we'll post them. Please subscribe, and we'll see you in the future. Should I be back inside sitting down?